Hello and welcome to An Image is Worth 1,000 Words. My name is Rob, and don't forget to check out the rest of my blog posts on my website at robhextall.com. Hello! As you can see, it's quite a nice day today. Almost like a summer's day. But it's the 13th of June. So for meteorologists, that's already the summer, because for meteorologists, the 1st of June is the first day of summer. But traditionally, we celebrate the start of summer when we have the summer solstice, which is the 20th or the 21st of June. It's only the 13th of June, so we're still in spring. Or are we? Is it summer? Is it spring? I don't know. I'm so confused. And on top of that, on the 23rd of June, it's St. John's Eve, and people light massive bonfires, and then, you know, when the flames have gone down a bit, jump over them to celebrate the start of summer. I don't know what's going on here. And here is this week's question. Why do people jump over bonfires on St. John's Eve? Before you start, check that you understand this vocabulary. Pause the video to make sure you understand everything. I took this week's image many moons ago, so long ago that the teenagers leaping over the flames probably have their own children by now. It was a snapshot taken on the night of the 23rd of June, St. John's Eve, in automatic mode on a pocket-sized compact camera, a Panasonic TZ4, and I was amazed at the result. I took many photos that evening, but this was the only one that truly captured the spirit of the celebration. The flames of the dying bonfire, the sparks and hot ashes floating in the air, the curious onlookers, the darkening sky, and of course the youngsters showing off their courage by defying the heat to spring over the remains of the ritual fire. The origins of this festivity are lost in time, but they are closely tied to the celebration in the northern hemisphere of the summer solstice and the shortest night of the year. The symbolic purpose of the main ritual, the bonfires, was to give strength to the sun, with the king of the sky starting to weaken as the days became increasingly shorter. In the Roman Empire, the traditional date was the 24th of June. With the rise of Christianity, this same day was set as the feast day of St. John the Baptist. Why? Well, one reason was that the Gospel of Luke states that John was born 6 months before Jesus. Therefore, his feast day was fixed 6 months before Christmas. Significantly though, within Christian theology, John the Baptist was preparing the way for Jesus, with John 3:30 stating, "He must increase, but I must decrease." This is symbolized by the fact that the sun's influence decreases after the summer solstice. It is a classic case of merging the old ways with the new modus operandi. A modern version of piggybacking on an established event is the Askena Rock Festival here in Vitoria-Gasteiz, which is always held around the time of the summer solstice and uses a flame as its logo with the words "Burning since 2002. Curiously, as a kid growing up in England, we called this day Midsummer's Day, at the same time as saying as it was the first day of summer, a custom I always found confusing. This apparent contradiction comes from that same mixing of old traditions with new customs. Traditionally, in Northern Europe, summer began on May Day, and the solstice was in the middle of the summer. Nowadays, astronomers inform us with great exactitude the moment the solstice occurs each year. And rather than being on St. John's Eve, it's always at some point between the 20th and the 21st of June, a moment we designate as the official start of summer. And to add to the confusion, meteorologists prefer to mark the official beginning of summer as the 1st of June every year, with autumn beginning on the 1st of September, winter on the 1st of December, and spring on the 1st of March. Confused? I wouldn't be surprised. I still am, even after researching the matter. So let's get back to the original question. Why do people jump over bonfires on St. John's Eve? Well, that's a lot easier to explain. Fire brings purification. Successfully jumping over the flames of a fire brings good fortune and cleanses the jumper of past sins. And by burning old objects we want to leave behind, or paper notes on which we have written the things we want to eliminate from our lives, we can make a new start. And let's not forget about the importance of water on St. John's Eve. Many people take part in face washing rituals or midnight swims in the ocean as a way to purify themselves and to make wishes that will bring happiness, good health, beauty and fertility. And after bathing, some people may round off the night by picking herbs such as thyme, rosemary and St. John's wort, as tradition tells us that they have even greater healing powers when picked on St. John's Eve. Whatever the reasons for celebrating this special night, it's always good to get together with your family and friends and surrounding community to enjoy music, dancing and feasting. This year, why not make a tiny bonfire of your own, with old utility bills, electoral propaganda, and all the crap that companies still insist on shoving into our post boxes. Jump over it a few times to feel purified, cleansed, and ready to rock and roll. Let's chat about the pictures and those ideas. Number 1. Describe the picture in as much detail as possible. What are the teenagers and onlookers thinking? Number 2. What are your experiences of celebrations like this? Have you ever jumped over a bonfire? Number 3. What does "to make a new start" mean? Why would we want to do that, and how can we achieve it? Number 4. Astronomical dates for the seasons vary, but meteorological ones are constant. Which do you prefer? Why? Number 5. Do you think that updating old traditions with modern influences dilutes their original significance? And here's a quick activity for you. Think of a couple of traditional celebrations where you live. Find out information about them and describe when and why they started, who participates in them, and how they have changed over the years. Thank you for watching. Hope this was useful. Have a great day, a great week, and an absolutely fantastic weekend. Bye!